Hello and welcome to a very special, very Japanese episode of whatever this show is called. Today I'm ranking the craziest, wildest, most deliciousest snacks from 7-Eleven here in Japan. For those of you who don't know, and I didn't really know till I got here, 7-Eleven is very, very different from what it is in these United States. It is a miniature grocery store and just a wealth of wild snacks. You could eat any color of the rainbow in any given 7-Eleven. And I might just be joined by some special guests. We're gonna be doing mostly stuff from 7-Eleven, but we also have a couple entrants from their competitors, Lawson's and Family Mart. These are the three biggest chains of convenience stores in the Japans. I just watched Shogun, I'm sorry. It's how I refer to Japan as the Japans. It's not offensive. It's fine. Thank you to our friends over at Baksu for supporting today's episode. Baksu is a premium Japanese snack box that works with family businesses all over Japan to deliver a new theme of authentic treats every month. The Babish team just returned from an amazing trip to Japan, and I couldn't bring back a ton of snacks. I love knowing that I can send some Baksu boxes to friends and family to share some of the amazing snacks we tried while in Japan. Such a great gift idea with the holidays right around the corner. My two favorite snacks in this box were the buttercream wafers and these chocolate-covered kiwi truffles. If you want to try these snacks for yourself or give the gift of authentic Japanese snacks, click the link in the description and use code Babish to get $15 off your first Baksu order. First up, a welcome entrant to my mouth. A pork Katsu Sando. It's a pork cutlet, some sauce. This is about as exciting and well-known a Japanese snack as there is on the internet today. I've heard that these are pretty good. I cannot imagine that they're crunchy. This is refrigerated and it's in a bag. It's a little crunchy. It's definitely not, super crunchy, but it's crunchier than I expected from a bagged, refrigerated sandwich. Flavor's good. Pork cutlet's nice and tender. It doesn't have that weird refrigerated meat flavor. So this is definitely not shokupan or Japanese milk bread because it doesn't have that crazy sink your teeth into it. It turns and it's kind of feeling to it. But it's good as far as sandwich bread goes. So not the end of the world, but also not what I want in a pork Katsu Sando. I'm expecting too much from this refrigerated object. As far as a convenience store snack goes, aces. 7. This wigs me out because this hot dog is in a bag and it's sitting at room temperature. If you did this with a New York City dirty water dog, you're gonna have a bad time. I've heard that food safety here in Japan is miles better than it is in the United States, so presumably this is either a result of that or it's so chock full of preservatives that if I left it in this bag, it would look the same a year from now. Oh, the stuff on it looks horrible. Ugh. Oh, it's stretched. Why did it stretch? Oh my God. It looks like nothing I've ever seen before. It looks wholly unique. Not bad. Not bad at all. The temperature is really the worst thing about it. So if you nuked this, it would probably be pretty good. The bread actually has a really nice texture to it. The hot dog itself has a really good hot dog flavor. Smoked, cured. Overall, this is not bad. I was dreading trying this. I was dreading that it existed. I'm so surprised by how decent it is that I'm gonna give it a 6. Here we have a corn and mayonnaise bun. Ew, the bottom is soggy. I don't want that. Mayonnaise around the edge is brown, so this whole thing has been baked. I'm a journalist, I knew that. Oh, there's so much of it. What do I do? There's so much mayonnaise. Oh, God. Maybe I just got a really mayonnaise-y bite. Only one way to find out. Oh, see the amount of mayonnaise on there? What a horrible thing to have to eat. It's too much mayonnaise. It's really horrible. The bottom is wet. I can't forgive that. I'm gonna give this a 2. Not my cup of corn. What we have here, folks, are some stir-fried noodles in a hot dog bun. Why is this packaging so confusing? Is this supposed to be a handle? That's it. It's got a built-in handle. It's pretty cool. Okay. Look at this.
Welcome to 7 and I Holdings. My name is...
I want to get maximum noodle, but it's not really in towards the ends here, so I got to take a bite out of the center. Here goes nothing. The textures are incongruous. It's just a squish fest. Everything in here is squishing each other, it's squishing itself all over the place. It's just, I hate the two textures together. There's a reason I've never had a spaghetti sandwich, and here it is. The flavors are okay. The textures really bother me. I'll give it a 3. What the holy hell? Take a look at this. We have chicken, egg, vegetables, chili sauce. This is 400 yen. So it's like $2.50 probably. That's pretty insane value-wise. What does it smell like? Whoa! Whoa! What does anything smell like in this strange land? I mean, at least this is, getting back into what a sandwich is. I like that. So I'm gonna take a big old bite of it and see if I get swole, all this protein. Very cumin heavy. That's mostly what it tastes. For a quick meal, a lot of protein, not bad, but also not like good. It's actually, the vegetables are not great. It's like a puree that you didn't puree enough. It's like low grade baby, like dog grade baby food. I'm gonna give it a 4 because it's got just not great textures. The flavors are okay, but I don't want to eat any more of it, and I'm hungry, so that's saying something. Next up, we have a croquette with sauce. So presumably a potato patty, bread and deep fried, and put inside of a bun. Take a little bite to confirm. It is potato. We have a spaghetti sandwich of a different name, of a different color, I meant to say. Of course, of a different color. It's another carb on carb fest. 168 yen. Again, super cheap. The textures are less objectionable than the yakisoba sandwich. The flavor's nice. The croquette sauce is this deep brown sauce that has lots of spices and stuff in it that I don't know. And the potato is a little grainy. I would eat it if I were starving. 4. This is a boiled egg onigiri. This does not sound like my cup of boiled egg. Egg, pork, and mayonnaise. Whoa! It smells distinctly of seaweed alone. So we have a whole hard-boiled egg, barely contained. The whole thing only tastes like seaweed, even the egg.
You didn't get any yolk, though.
Oh, fine, Ray. That's why I didn't turn it. So I didn't want to go any deeper. Yolk is jammy. Uh-oh. The egg is jammy, which is like really pleasant, actually. It's really nice. It's a seasoned egg. It's been marinated in a mixture of soy sauce and other stuff, and boiled to a really perfect consistency. It's gotta be the best hard-boiled egg I've had from a gas station, to be sure. Bless you, Brad, for making me take that second bite. I was gonna give it like a 4 because it's not objectively bad, it just all tastes like seaweed, but that egg yolk is happening. So I'll give it a 5. Don't mind it. What the hell is this? Trout and onion sushi? Oh, how ingenious. There is a plastic membrane, a condom, if you will, that separates the seaweed from the roll so it doesn't end up like super sog fest. It'll be nice and dry and crisp, like it ought to be. Wow, I freaking love that system. So I'm told there are other flavors, so I'm just gonna judge this as a snack item, not based on my personal preferences, because there might be one that I really like. Even though I'm not crazy about the fish and mayonnaise, just the system of separating the seaweed so that it's fresh and crisp is so awesome. This tastes like it was just hand rolled by a sushi master. I'm gonna give it a 7. It's great. What is this? Vinegared rice and tofu skin. I thought this was an El Paso style onigiri taco. South of the border, the Hokkaido border. Ooh, it's a pretty thing. So I like tofu skin, turns out. Didn't know it until I had miso soup the other day with tofu skin in it. That's not how come. I mean, the tofu skin is like, it's cold and clammy, It feels sick. It's stretchy and it's soft and it's moist. And I'm not crazy about it from a mouthfeel perspective. But flavor-wise, it's lovely. It adds a nice little bit of richness, umami to the situation. Then you just got sushi rice, basically. I wish it had more. I wish it had a sauce or a filling or something. I'm sure that they sell them with it, but this is just very plain, very simple food. I would eat this whole thing. I wouldn't necessarily enjoy it, but I wouldn't be offended by it either. To that end, I'm gonna give it a 5. Here we have natto, one of the most dreaded foods in all of touristdom, because most Westerners find this to be at best unpalatable and at worst unchristian. As far as I know, they're fermented soybeans, and they're supposed to taste like absolute hell, like rotted cheese or something. It comes with a little mustard and some maple syrup. I don't know what these are for, but I'm gonna put them on there. Oh, yeah, buddy. Look at those spider webs. Well, let's try some just on its lonesome. Flavor? Not great, but not nearly as bad as I thought. If you added sugar to this, it would be a righteous dessert. It's almost, I guess, like caramelized sugar. Like that's the background vibe I get. If you took the flavor of caramelized sugar and took away the sugar, and then you spread it on some horribly slimy, mushy beans, that is the big downside. I don't mind the flavor that much at all. I mind the texture. I mind it very much. It feels like garbage. It feels like I found something that has been sitting in the bottom of my garbage, and I'm like, this is probably fine. And I put some in my mouth. All right, let's put this other on it, see what happens. Let's see what natto is like with soy sauce and frickin' mustard. Gonna mix it in there. It's a lot of fun. Now that I mixed it up, look, it's snot. That is snot. That's what comes out of you when you're real sick. God, I'm gonna get fired, but I need to stay home from work today. Look at what just came out of me. Oh, Brad, I'm sorry. I thought you can't puke.
I'm screaming for something.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. It's because of the bubbles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, here we go. You and me. I'm gonna say no improvement. I was under the impression that the flavor would be the problem. The texture's the problem. It is like it's in mucus. It's one of the worst textures I've ever experienced in food, ever. I'm gonna give it a 2 because I was surprised that the flavor is not that bad. And if I blended this into something, maybe washed all the slime off of it, it might be something usable as like an ingredient or something like that. And I was just stunned that it didn't taste like rotted cheese, but the texture is unforgivable. If somebody did that texture to me, I wouldn't forgive them. Next up, something I've not been much looking forward to since trying it on sushi, is smoked tongue. It says that it contains egg and milk. Why? To what end? Oh, God. Doesn't taste half bad. But the texture of tongue really bothers me because it makes me think that I'm just like, this is what it would be like for me to chew on my own tongue. And I hate that. Oh, yeah, and then it gets this metallic aftertaste. Because you can see that it's the cross-section of the damn tongue. It's like an MRI of a tongue. I'm going to give it a 2, because I really don't like it. But it has a decent flavor initially until the bad flavor hits, and everything else about it is horrible. At least to my, Western sensibilities or whatever. Sorry, I don't like tongue. Squid and red ginger tempura. It smells exactly the way you'd imagine, like a hash brown with squid and red and ginger in it. Ugh. It's like a fish cake, but a lot worse. The flavor's okay, but the texture's awful. The outside is wet and clammy, just like all the packaged deep fried foods thus far. I really don't care for it at all, personally. I'm gonna give it a 2 because I like the flavor, but the texture is reprehensible. It is regrettable. Blah, blah, blah. I'm very excited to now be joined by Connor from Sea-Dog VA. Thank you so much for joining me, man.
Hi.
So you've lived in Japan for 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years now.
How do you like it?
I love it. I'm not leaving. They have to drag me out, I think.
I kind of feel the same way. It's only been a few days, but I'm getting there.
One of the main reasons why I don't think I can leave is that the food here is just too good.
It's incredible.
It's too good.
How often do you eat it from 7-Eleven?
More than I'd care to admit. More than I care to admit.
It's a very special place.
It's literally the convenience store. I ship my packages from there. If I need like Nintendo points for whatever reason, I'm like, I'll just go downstairs and grab some.
So we recently became famous for combining Gatorade and wine in a combination called Gator wine. And we wanted to create a Japanese equivalent. We have Pocari Sweat and some extremely cheap sake.
Ooh.
What was the name? Pasake?
Pasake is an intense name.
You guys have Calpis.
Well, that's a great fine drink, I'll have you know, okay?
Let's see what happens when we add Japan's favorite sports drink, Pocari Sweat.
This has to be like against some ancient Japanese tradition. I don't know which one it is. We'll find out.
Kanpai.
Kanpai.
That
I can't taste the alcohol.
Me either. I think it tastes like Smirnoff Ice that's gone flat. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is flat Smirnoff Ice.
That sucks.
That's worryingly drinkable. I could drink this.
It's actually not that bad.
It's not that bad. You've made something. Yeah, why not?
We got to rank this. For the rankings, we both give our own score, 1 to 10. I'm going to give this a 6 because it is very drinkable.
Yeah, I give it a 7.
7.
Actually, it's worryingly good.
This is just like Gator wine.
Yo, this is one of my favorites.
What is this now?
This is Karaage-kun. This is kind of a recent thing within the past like 5 years since I moved here. This is like my favorite. Like I've had a couple of drinks. I want to get a midnight snack before I go home. This is what I would go for. They have so many flavors of these. This is the red one. It's supposed to be spicy.
All right.
I don't know if
chicken.
it is.
What is it?
Yeah, chicken.
Oh, that sounded crunchy. It's like a Wendy's. Like a Wendy's.
And if you had some mayo with it too, you just throw it in there.
I wish it were crispier.
Yeah.
Outside's a little chewy. Is that typical?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I've only had these sober like twice as well. I think this is like
Let's get to work then, baby.
This is normally a drunk food for me.
What's the sober score?
Sober score? A solid 7.5, I think. It's good. Again, I think if it was crispier, it would be a 9 for me, I think.
I'm giving these a 7.
Good. I'm pleased.
I do like them. The flavor's good.
All right.
And I can forgive the crispy. I can see how it would be great drunk.
This is the standard. Like this is the most bare bones basic onigiri.
Okay.
But it's just it's never missed.
So it's a tuna mayonnaise onigiri.
Yeah. So have you eaten these before?
No.
Wait, you've never had these?
Never had.
Hopefully, if your first bite will get a lot of mayo as well.
I did. I sure did. That's good. I was worried it was going to taste like canned tuna or something. It doesn't. I like the amount of mayo, honestly. It's not overwhelming. I like it, but it's not blowing me away or anything.
It's very standard.
I'm going to give it a 5, personally.
I'm gonna cry.
I mean, I should say I'm not like a huge tuna guy, so I think that's what's going me in.
Wrong.
Yes.
This is an 8 for me because whenever we're going around Japan filming stuff, this is like you only have like 5 minutes to get a snack. It's like this is absolutely clutch. The more I taste this, the worse it gets. The more the sake flavor.
It's supposed to go the other way.
Yeah, I thought it would get better.
So we start with the tuna and then end with the egg, right? That's the progression.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'd just say bite it.
We don't have to lady in the trap.
I wouldn't have minded, just for the record. It's
miss up on an opportunity. Oh.
The flavors.
It is the best tuna sandwich I've ever had.
Which is probably not saying much, I imagine? No. Okay, well.
Most people on this planet love tuna sandwiches. I don't like them. I'm broken.
That's fine, it's fine. We can fix this because the egg will come in to save the day.
I can't wait. Let's do it.
Give it a shot.
Maintaining eye contact.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Nice and mayonnaise-y, eggy.
It's so good.
There's bread. Everything I'm looking for in an egg salad sandwich.
The one thing I like about Japanese egg sandwiches, coming from the UK where they love egg salad sandwiches, is that I think it's the mayo. The mayo is so key, I think, of making like a less runny sandwich, which sounds so sad. But the UK, it's so white. and bland. It's like, oh.
So, do we rate this as a whole, or do we rate this each
Well,
sandwich?
we should do a whole. We should do a whole.
Because you said one cannot exist
yeah,
without the
because
other.
the egg is complemented by the intense flavor of the tuna.
I'm gonna give it a 6 because I was surprised by how much I like the tuna, and the egg salad.
No, you're
was
just being nice.
positive.
You're just being nice.
I am a nice person, but
I'd give it an 8 for me. It's an 8. It's like the perfect like go-to snack for me.
Okay, you can open your eyes.
okay.
From left to right, you have all the same.
Okay. I'm pretty sure this one's 7-Eleven.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this one is Family Mart. So, when you go to a combini, there's a different types of food you can get and drink, obviously. And now there is a hot foods, which sometimes they can heat up for you, like a ramen or a pasta. They'll heat up in the microwave. But they also do fried food. And this all depends like on seasonality and stuff. But one thing they always have is like fried chicken, grilled chicken. And these are like the staple, the fried chicken. These are like the slabs of just chicken for normally about 180 yen, so about $1. It's pretty good value and it's pretty good.
Yeah, I can't believe you can get a chicken thigh for $1 that's been cooked and kept warm for you.
7-Eleven has this weird look to it though. This is definitely 7-Eleven.
This is yours looks like it has skin on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this one.
Let's go.
It's so greasy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I told you.
Chicken thigh is the problem. It's really fatty.
It's so good.
Ooh,
Okay.
this one feels crispy.
Maybe this is Lawson's. Family Mart is the most greasy.
Oh, goody.
So if this one's greasy, we'll know. We'll know. It's not greasy at all.
Dry as a bone.
This is a very like subjective mood thing. How much oil do I want with my chicken is the real question.
I mean, look at that.
That's
Look at
it's
that.
ridiculous. It's glistening.
There it goes. There it goes.
Oh my
I can
God.
squeeze some out.
It is cake.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, this has got to be Family Mart. This is so greasy.
I'm gonna give this guy a 8. I love it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give this guy a 6. It's too greasy.
yeah.
And this guy's really dry.
Yeah, this one's a bit too dry.
Yeah, but I like the crust. It's crunchiest
Yeah.
crust. I'm gonna give it a twin 6 as well.
I think I'll give 7, 6, and probably a 7 or an 8 for this one too. This one's really good. I mean, it's a thigh, so I think that there's just more to work with.
To be sure.
I know which one's which.
Okay.
7-Eleven, Family Mart, Lawson's.
On the money.
Yeah, okay. This is embarrassing. I shouldn't be. This is like spotting the burger in a fast food. I know that's Wendy's.
All right. Well, that's fried chicken patty object
Sad
for you.
to see it go. Sad to see it go. I mean, I could just.
I mean, if you insist.
That works.
10. Honestly, the dryness of this gets canceled out. This is perfect.
Oh, this is the number one like most popular thing as of late in Japan. So you simply just like, you pick your flavor, you go up to this smoothie machine, rip the lid off, put it in, and it makes a smoothie. I don't know why this isn't smoothie though.
Yeah.
So a hack that people are also doing, you just combine it with sparkling water.
But yeah, I'm allergic to bananas, so.
Oh, okay.
it's gonna have
I'll
to
take the hit for you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
What is with the bubbles? Why is there so many?
Hack bubbles.
So I just try it? I guess I'll.
Is it a hack?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not bad. If I wanted like the most intense, like flavored sparkling water, it's kind of like a really like flavorful LaCroix.
It's a very wasteful way to make a LaCroix.
I would just go with the smoothie if I'm honest.
That's why.
This one's better.
Yeah, because it looks like it turned into milk or something.
Oh, this is like out of 10. This is like 1. This is terrible. This is, I would like just, what a waste of a fruit smoothie.
All right, so we got these blended up.
Yes, these are so good.
Tuck
man.
in.
All right, the green one. Let's try it. Yeah, it's pretty good. This is not my favorite one.
It's got to be the healthier option.
It's a little more watery. I think you can see like with the consistency, it's just about, I don't know if that comes across on camera.
I'll tell them. It looks watery.
Thank you. You're the voice of reason here. This one I like. This is my go-to. This is the strawberry and banana one, I think.
If I even touch that, I'll have an issue.
That's so good. The banana carries it.
I miss banana.
The banana
so
is the best. I mean, for 69 calories, it's not bad. I give it a 5. This one is a solid 8.5. This is great.
Fantastic.
And again, the banana,
You gotta love banana.
it's so good.
Banana. Well, dude,
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank
I
you so
appreciate
much
it.
for
Pleasure,
coming through.
pleasure.
And,
good luck with your convenient ventures from now on.
good luck with continuing to live and enjoy Japan.
Fingers crossed they don't deport me.
Fingers crossed, thumbs up. This is a new invention. So folks, you might be wondering why the look of the set is changing with time. Well, that's largely thanks to time, but also because we're in a studio that has no lights. So we've been relying on this floor lamp you might find in a dormitory. And then over here we have a table lamp that's a table lamp. And we've been relying on the sun, and it's leaving us. It's gonna become Babish after dark here. Feels like a hat off now.
Pants off?
My next guest is coming soon. But before it gets too dark, we have the salad chicken bar. One might incorrectly assume that this refers to a chicken salad. However, you'll notice that there's a picture of a mixed green salad, in spite of the fact that this thing is bone white. Oh yeah. It's notably slick. I think just plain chicken. Wait, let me look at the ingredients. This is just chicken and soy, but it's mostly just chicken. So I assume this is designated for salad usage, to say the least bizarre, to say the most confusing. It's a 3 because it's plain ground chicken. And it's 3 for that reason.
In a bar.
In a bar. Oh, f off. Pickled broccoli. This isn't a snack, this is a topping. Next up, a bag of flour. Here comes the choo-choo. You know what that tastes exactly like, actually?
What?
Pickled broccoli.
You could have fooled me.
No, you couldn't have. It's pickled broccoli. It's an ingredient for something else. Give it a 4 because it's not quite something that I want to continue eating, and it's food. Cheeza.
The Leaning Tower?
Yes. I see a piece of cheese that is being fried on its own. Cool. They recommend wrapping them in foil and baking them, serving them with a sprig of rosemary. I want crackers, all right? But I want just crackers. I want something classy. Put them in some tin foil. Put them in the oven for 5-10 minutes. Then when you put them out on a tray for me, a little sprig of rosemary. Classy. I think they're just cheese. Now that I look at them, on the bottom, that looks like when you make fried cheese. What do they call it? Frico! It's a cheese frico. I think this is a cheese frico. I'm a frico for cheese frico. And I think this is a cheese frico. They're fine. The flavor is exactly like canned cheese. It's actually apropos, Brad, that you call it the Leaning Tower of Cheeza, because the Leaning Tower of Cheese itself was constructed entirely of spray cheese. That's what this tastes like, it's spray cheese. Have kind of a shattery, like chalky texture almost, not great. That being said, I would totally munch on these if there was nothing else. I'm give them a 5, I'm not crazy about them. No, I'll give them a 6, I'll give them a 6. So next up we have Calorie Mates. This is a block of nutrition-oriented substance that you can ingest optionally. I was really sick a couple days ago. I could not keep food down, and this kept me alive. It's very dystopian. It's of an upcoming era when food is, rationed out to civilians like this. You're taking extra shifts at the garbage factory to get these for your family. See, look at them. Look at what the future holds for you. And one of my favorite things about these calorie blocks, they do not tell you anywhere what flavor they are. They have different colored text. That's it. This one smells like maple. And it is. It's crazy dry. It's like if shortbread and bread had a disgusting deformed baby. I ate this because I had norovirus and I couldn't keep anything down. So I'm grateful to it, as will we all be when the future comes. Give it a 4 because it doesn't taste like garbage and the texture isn't bad, it's just depressing. Look at the holes they punch in it. I don't even know what that's for, but it bums me out. All right, now I'm joined by Takashi from Japan. Thank you so much for coming by.
Nice to
man.
meet you.
Nice
Welcome
meet
to
you.
Japan.
Oh, thank you. It's awesome. I love it so much here. Earlier, we tried out Pocari Sweat with sake, and now with you, if you don't mind, we'd like to try it with some shochu.
I mean, it's 25%.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna try a little bit of this raw first, just to see what all the fuss is about.
Strong, man.
So it tastes like Everclear Bacardi 151 watered down. Let's rock.
Oh,
Let's make us a little cocktail.
I never tried this though. Like mix.
I don't think you should. I think it's a bad idea. Kanpai.
Kanpai.
All right? It's actually not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Like that alcohol is really harsh, but it works kind of nice with the sports drink. Like it's more drinkable than with the sake, I think, actually.
Very, very drinkable.
Yeah. It's funny. It's a funny drink.
It doesn't feel like it's alcohol, but like after 2 seconds, you realize it's alcohol.
That's the best kind of drink, am I right? Yeah. I think I'm gonna give it a 7.
Oh yes, I was gonna say the same. Yeah, 7.
Kanpai.
Okay. Just drinkable. Doesn't mean tasty. Right?
You're goddamn right it doesn't. So these are egg salad sandwiches from 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Lawson's. We want to see if you can tell which one's which, and we also want to rank them 1 to 10.
Okay, let's try it.
All right, let's try it. I'm going to start with the left one. Big chunks of egg in there.
This is the one that I always have. And I always eat Family Mart, so I believe this should be Family Mart.
Without even trying the other two.
Let's see.
All right. Sharper mayonnaise. You know?
It's different. I think the first one was like a little bit softer.
Yeah, bread was softer and less mayonnaise, less like mayonnaise-y. Eggy. Feels like this is the most eggy.
Oh, it's interesting. It's all different.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Very, very subtle. Best overall, best filling, worst overall maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna give this guy an 8. I'm gonna give this guy a 7. Then I'll give this guy a 5. I didn't care for this one as much.
8, 5, 7. Because I like egg in general, so I like the more egg it's better for me. And I'm gonna choose which one's the which brand. Family Mart, I had the exact feeling that I was having, like Lawson, 7-Eleven.
Exactly right.
Really?
Wow. Nicely.
Relieved.
Bullseye! Jeez! So we have pancakes, and inside there is a maple syrup jelly with margarine, which is fascinating to me.
Oh,
Not bad. I don't mind it. I really wish it were butter. If it were butter, I would give it like a 8. Also, the maple syrup. This is like the imitation maple syrup,
Okay.
which to me, just growing up, I had real maple syrup, and I've never been crazy about imitation maple syrup. So I'm personally going to give this a 6.
6.
Yes, but that's because I'm an asshole. I'm a bad
Very
person.
surprising.
Yes.
It's 8.5. The constant is less than $1. I mean, like for 2, for 2.
You know what? All right. You know what?
That's
You're
10.
right. You're right.
That's
You're
10.
You're right. You're right. I'm going to bump mine up to a 7.
Okay.
You stay at 10. But as I understand, there's more we can do with it than just eat it. All right. But
the same?
even though, yes, with a little naughty secret.
Wait. 待って。
Wait, are you supposed to open it up and put it inside?
I think so.
I was double round. Yeah.
Half if you can. And then
No, here, you can take a bite and I'll take a bite out of the other half.
Visually, it's weird.
Sure.
In my mouth, it's still weird.
Okay.
It's still weird.
That took a turn. All right, let's see what
weird.
happens here. I kind of like it.
It's good, but I think it matches the chicken with this bread.
If this were Family Mart chicken, I think I'd like it better. I do like it better than the pancake on its own. Honestly, I do. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Zero. I need water. I mean, I actually need water. I need to show that to my Japanese friends.
What can I say, folks? Different cultures. We still get along.
Different culture.
It was really nice to meet you. I'm a
meet you.
huge fan. Thank you so much for coming by. We have giant corn. Now, when Connor was here, he said he hated this. But to me, it looks like beer nuts. Or wait. Oh, corn nuts. To me, it looks like corn nuts. Except there is a picture of mayonnaise on there. I don't know what that's about, but I don't like it. Let's just stay on our toes here. See what happens. How could you not like? That's fantastic. And it is mayonnaise flavored. You know what's in mayonnaise? Garlic and salt and eggs. And this giant corn nut that is really light and airy, but profoundly crispy and crunchy. It's so satisfying to eat. I love it. I guess the egg tastes a little weird. So I'll give it an 8. I really like these. We got smoked cheese. Smoked cheese? You couldn't fool me. I'll tell you why, because they look like cocktail wieners. Oh, they're individually wrapped. I'm really relieved by that, actually. These were all just loose, banging around in here. Just like a bunch of toes, just. And it's wrapped like candy. That's wiener candy. It's even pinched like a wiener. You can't tell me that's not a wiener pinch. What a mind fuck. It looks so much like a hot dog. And you put it in this cheese. You ever had some smoked Gouda? Gouda? It's like that, but a little hot dog. It's good. It's not great. It's just quite good. So I'll give them 7. I like these. 7. What the f? It says cheese and cod without the question marks? Well, that to me sounds like a wacky combination. Soft. Which part is the cod and which part is the cheese? I think it's a strip of cheese flanked by a skin of cod. It smells pretty insane. Okay, no, that's good. The texture's bad. The cheese has a unpleasant kind of springy texture to it, but there's so little of it, who cares? And the cod adds this like really nice salty, is it smoky? I can't tell if I'm still smoked out from those wieners. I was pretty beside myself when I saw this. But here I am, still standing, I'm still strong. 5, that's 5. It's getting real, folks. Dried squid sticks. Oh, shit. Yeah, now we're cooking. Oh, shit. Smells damn, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it smells like a pet store. Oh, God. It tastes exactly the way my cat's cat treats smell. I was hoping that I thought they were going to be these like thin, crispy sticks, but they're halfway between chewy and brittle. Like you can see, they've. What? It's like jerky, I guess. It's like a really thin, very delicate squid jerky, squidjki. I'm sure people like this. I don't. So I just have to give it my foreigner, Westerner rating of a 2. It really is reminiscent of cat treats. Treats though, that's why it gets a 2. If it was cat food, we'd be talking a 1. Jesus, that looks like bacon. But it's not, because it's grilled scallop strips. Connor said that these were awesome. Was he being a dick? Similar vibe to the squid. Are these snacks or are these ingredients? Oh God. Somebody needs to clean out that aquarium. He must have been joking. He had to have been joking, right? He had to. He likes chicken nuggets. This isn't chicken nuggets guy food. I'm sure it's not insane. I'm sure people like this. It is really tough. It tastes like a dirty aquarium. It tastes not good. I'm giving these a 0. These made me rethink some things about myself and others. Now we're back in my home court. This is how I like to play ball. Churro donuts in Japan. I've been having these for breakfast since we got here. These are so good. A dead heat with everything else I'm gonna miss about this country is these. You're about to buy these and you're like, you know what? These might be good. These might be good and crisp. They might be squishy, you know? If they're squishy, they're probably bready and stuff. Oh no, they're hard as my own penis. Allow me to demonstrate. You hear that? That's how you know. Look at the thickness of the fry and sugar coating. See that? It's better than an actual freshly made churro because it's got about a ½ inch of sugar on it, keeping it rigid and crisp. And then in the center, it's just barely soft, but mostly. It's just the best donut I've ever had in my life. It's like losing your virginity. You can't just be like, well, that was fun. I'm good though, I'm all set. I have to go back. 10, love these. Perfect food. Dip it in coffee, dip it in chocolate, dip it in mayonnaise for all I care. Now we have a ketchup flavored spaghetti. Or as it is known locally in Japan, a Neapolitan. It's spaghetti, ketchup, bacon, green peppers, and Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna give this a fair crack. It's not bad. I thought I was gonna really dislike this because, well, it's ketchup spaghetti. It actually kind of works. The ketchup flavor is still a little too strong, but the bacon works with it real nice. The peppers and onions, I mean, you know, they're good. They're not really doing too much for me. I wouldn't eat this whole bowl, I don't think. I think it's too much, but I'd eat a cup like this. I'm gonna give it a 6. Not bad. Okay, we have dango, which is a grilled rice cake in what I believe is a sweet soy sauce. It's jellified. Look at that. It's taken on the shape of the container. Not unlike a cheese or some kind of boxed good. The only dango I've ever had was the homemade stuff that Alvin made and the dango I had at the sushi conveyor belt. Alvin's was awesome. The sushi conveyor belt one was okay. This one is okay, but in a different way. The dango is much denser and chewier, which I kind of like. The sauce, as you can see, it's totally jellied. Like it has the consistency of a sticky jello. It's so sickly, dense and sweet. It's so intense. I don't know, it just doesn't have the same appeal that fresh dango has to me. I'm not crazy, but I'm gonna give it a 4. Baumkuchen. It's soft, it's round, there's a hole. Very plain. Not very sweet cake. Decent texture, a little bready. It's fine. It's not very good though. Like I would not eat this whole thing. I'll give it a 4. Custard and whipped cream puff. And it's recommended. That I've learned that this red sticker means it's recommended. Don't trust that smell. Whoa! God, there's a lot of cream in that cream puff. I thought that this was gonna be a hollow puff with just a little bit of in it, but it's got all this in it. It's actually a pretty good balance. I don't like the flavor of the pastry. Really sweet, lovely, super smooth custard. I wanna stick my finger in there. I'm gonna. Nice, rich, sweet, vanilla flavor. It's delicious, but I do not like the pastry. The pastry's a little chewy. It's got this odd off flavor to it. So maybe give it a 7 still. Like the filling is really good and it works with the exterior, even if I don't like the exterior. So 7, I'll give it a 7. There we go, folks. We've saved possibly the best for last, a whipped cream and fruit Sando. The very same that you've seen on the internet. This, in my mind, does not make much sense. Looks like orange, pineapple, kiwi, strawberry, and mango. I like mango and kiwi very much, and they happen to be neighbors right now. I mean, it's delicious, but should it be? I just want berries and cream. I don't really want the bread. It's cute and it's novel, and I see why it exists, but it's just personally not my cup of tea. I think that it's an objective 7. I'm gonna give it a 5 because I'm dead inside. I have no childlike whimsy. There we have it, folks. 40 snacks from 7 & I Holdings, or 7-Eleven, as you Westerners might call it. It was really cool to see this aspect of snack culture in Japan. It was really cool to share it with Connor and Takashi, and it was really cool that you tuned in to watch. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for watching. Please comment below what you want to see me rank next, what's going on in your life, and what you want to see me rank next. Again, do it twice. Thanks again to Boxu for sponsoring this episode. If there are people in your life that seem to have everything and they're tough to shop for, Boxu makes a really great gift. Not everybody gets to visit Japan, and you'd normally have to roam the streets to try the authentic flavors in this box. It's really cool to be able to gift that experience, especially for anyone who appreciates good food or travel. If you want to give the gift of authentic Japanese snacks and support our channel, click the link in the description and use code Babish to get $15 off your first Boxu order.